Welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough.
Jeez, there's a lot of thorns around here. Maybe we should get the pyro in here to clear this up.
Well, instead of fire, you could always just use light. It seems to work in any Kingdom Hearts scenario, really.
I'm Billy Mays, and my sparkles can clear any thorn-related problems.
Didn't he die?
Yes, he did, Tom. Rest in peace.
And Michael Jackson and Farrah Fawcett, and people just seem to be dropping nowadays. It's sad, really.
Yes, I succeeded in completing the mission.
I'm resisting a quarter-life quote.
Weren't we in Timeless River last time? God, it's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been months and months. I apologise to everyone. I have a new computer now. Don't write comments saying, yeah, you're back, it took you a while. We know.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure we didn't cause a time paradox when we were there, but if we did, well, no skin off my back.
Well, we came very close. Well, Donald did anyway.
Well, everything's always his fault, isn't it, Tom?
Of course, yes.
Hey, let's bug them, you know, because that's always the best thing to do when they meet after, what, a year?
Well, 2, because they're in that pod, remember?
What? You know what really bugs me about this part? She asked him about a date, despite the fact that the last time I checked, he was kind of off saving the entire universe.
Isn't Daisy voiced by Tress MacNeille?
Yes, she is, Tom, and Tress MacNeille also did voices of Dot from Animaniacs and the voice of Mom from Futurama. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, because I don't want ass prints on my new door.
Classic. And there is in fact a door in the room, so it's entirely appropriate.
And it's totally not me saying things off the top of my head to fill time.
Oh, yes.
Seems that, for this world, the cornerstone is the thing we need to zap, isn't it?
It gets really weird later on. I think Mufasa is the thing in the Pride Lands.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it's something else.
We'll see.
It'd be funny, though, if they just had a lion float up in the air. Hey, what are you doing?
What happens to Sora during this? Does he just, like, randomly disappear?
Yeah, I think we asked that question before.
Well, it's part 45. We have 129 parts to do in all. We'll probably be repeating ourselves more than once.
Oh god, I thought the first game was long enough. What the hell are we doing in this one to make it 128?
Well, don't forget there's all the gummy ships, which are unique this time, by the way, and the fact we visit most worlds twice.
Oh yeah, this is the only world where we take care of everything in the first pass. Everything else we gotta go back another time. Alright, Daisy, I'll date you later. I kind of have to do, you know, being important, being great. It's kind of part of the job description.
Don't worry, Minnie. If we see Mickey along the way, we'll tell him to get his free-load in our home.
Or something like that. I don't know. I probably will forget. That always bugged me how they just stood there while the logo came up. It's like a fucking family portrait or something.
Nah, wisdom form, Helldragon. Your experiences?
Well, I mostly used Wisdom Form only to level up and get the ability that which is I think Long Run or something like that. But other than that, Wisdom Form isn't that bad.
Basically, you glide along the floor and you shoot magic bullets.
Which is kind of cool, I gotta admit. Not cool enough for me to keep using it, but still.
I just primarily used Valor, to be honest.
Well, Valor is manly for manly men such as myself, so of course we have to use that.
Yes, let's use the gummy ship which looks like it has a lifeguard on the front.
Yeah, I never understood that. It's like, I don't know, a 5-year-old going into space for the first time. Get your floaties! Something like that, I don't know.
I swear one of the ones we get later in the playthrough looks like the Batwing.
They have some weird-ass gummy ships in this game. I'll probably tell you about some of them later. I know I got linked to a video where one of them was Cloud riding his motorcycle. It looks just as stupid as you think it would.
I want to make an entire ship out of guns. It can't fly, it can just shoot.
Yeah, you saw that comic too, didn't you?
Awkward Zombie. Go read it, it's quite funny.
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely recommend it. And Fanboys, and Order the Stick, and I'll just tell you all about the webcomics I read instead of talking about the game.
Whatever happened to Fanboys? Because I seem to remember it did that tomfoolery strip, and I haven't heard anything from them since.
They've been updating for quite a while, Tom.
Are they on a different server or site?
They might be.
Oh, fuck
I'm not
me.
sure. Or you might be thinking of Brawl of the Family.
No, I'm definitely thinking of Fanboys.
Anyway, back to the game. These are giant crabs. They don't exactly have a weak point you could hit for massive damage, but they're still pretty tough to take down.
They seem to have the same coloration as Ground Shaker, which angers me greatly.
That angers me greatly too. That's why we're not going to talk about Ground Shaker in the same sense as anything else. Well, don't be discouraged if you can't exactly blow all these up. You kind of need some really tough weapons to take them out, you know, with confidence.
Well, I'm quite lucky. Just rapid fire and spin as much as you can.
Yes, this is truly... I truly have loads of skills.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you know, I think it's because of the fact that all the ship sequences are unique that this thing's going to be so long, but we can't really just cut them out like last time because there's actually something to see this time.
I mean, in the first game, I went from, like, shooting the first few enemies right to the world, but in this, each one's unique, has its own music track for the most part, and in the case of Radical Highway and Ancient Highway, or is it Broken Highway, it has a really kicking music tune. Oh, yes.
Yeah. You know, that theme kind of reminds me of something you'd hear out of Mega Man X, and I can't really explain it in words, but when we get there, you'll see what I mean if you've been a fan of the Mega Man series for as long as I have.
Mm-hmm.
Alert! Things this way!
They're actually ships, you know, not nobodies or heartless.
It kind of looks like they're firing red potatoes at us sometimes, don't you think?
Eat potatoes, you bitch. Fiber.
Don't you love the enemies that fire O's at you? It's like, oh no! Where am I gonna go except right through it?
I think one of the mini-bosses actually requires you to navigate through like a stream of those.
I remember, like, what was it? I think the final boss, Spike 2, he was big on the O attacks. I'm like, why O's? I can go through O's, it's easy. Stop using O's. Use squares. Come on.
Or triangles, or octagons.
Use something with a solid shape that I actually have to go around. Come on.
How about a dodecahedron?
Okay, now you're just being overly complex.
Of course.
I succeeded in... No, I'm not going to say that again.
Thank you.
Alright, what world are we bopping to next, by the way?
Port Royale, home of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Port Royale, huh? Isn't that movie like PG-13 or something?
That's not my problem with it. My problem with it is they didn't get most of the voice actors back.
Well, do you really think Johnny Depp was going to do this video game when he has more lucrative projects he could be doing?
Hey, they got James Woods and Dan Castellaneta and the like back.
Well, to be fair, they're not as popular as Johnny Depp is, are they?
They didn't get Jeremy Irons either to play Scar.
Okay, yeah, you know what, that kind of actually pisses me off. What the fuck else has Jeremy Irons been in? Come on.
True.
I'm just saying, who do you know him as? You know? You don't know him for his live-action roles, that's for fucking sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, it's a first-generation Xbox game.
Oh, snap.
Oh, no, I totally didn't insult you guys.
It's drab and it's lacking in emotion and imagination. It must be a live-action Disney movie. Ho, ho, ho.
Where's my wife? By the way, it's Port Royale and not Port Royal, but I don't fucking care. I'm the Helldragon. I'll say whatever I like.
You roll the owl. Royale. Like Casino Royale. Yeah, not like that. Don't be that guy, you know.
My family jewels.
What?
Hey, look, it's a scream of genuine terror. Maybe someone finally realized they were in the Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh, snap.
Well, I'd love to investigate that, but we don't have much time left in the video, so I'd rather we just piss around on the roof.
That's it for part 45 of the Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough. Please join us next time for part 46 and the start of Port Royale. See you next time.
See you then.